What's up guys, Anthony Shaw here from Raw Strength Gym, and I've got kind of a funny message that I want to talk to you guys about today. I really don't like the fitness industry. I don't like the way that personal trainers give out advice. I don't like the way that commercial gyms are really set up. And I actually have a really unique position because I never intended to go into body transformations and fitness and nutrition and basically what I do now. My entire life's goal was to become a rugby player. So grew up in South Wales. All my life I was training with weights and contact sport and rugby, and actually moved up north to play rugby league. And basically, to cut a long story short, it didn't work out, but what I found was that when I wanted to move into a profession, I did strength and conditioning coaching, because to me, like, I couldn't play rugby. The next best thing was to be a coach. So I worked with Salford Reds. I was a strength and conditioning coach there for almost a year. And I got a little bit disillusioned with the whole thing. Like, I kind of got a bit fatigued of rugby and sport and coaching, and I tried to look elsewhere for a job. And I found it really, really tough to actually find somewhere that had my values of strength, performance, actually hitting a goal and getting results, but also was applicable to like people who didn't play sport, people who just wanted to look like an athlete. And so I ended up creating my own gym, and now this was in March 2010, so almost 6 years ago. I started in a place called Big Storage on Manchester Road in Warrington. It was like a small storage closet, and I was there for like 6 months. Basically, I couldn't afford the rent on there. I was doing so badly, so I moved down the road. I got like a little garage place, and I was there for 1 year. During that time, I did so badly that I actually had to take on a full-time job in a bank, and I hated it. It wasn't what I wanted to do, but it was necessary for me to do that to get the gym to where it is today. And so I would get up at 6 a.m. I'd write blogs, emails, I'd write client programs, then I'd work 9 till 5. And then I'd come back home, I'd drive to the gym in my car, and I'd coach 6, 7, 8 p.m. And I'd get home at like 9, half 9, then I'd do it all over again, every single day. And I did this for like 2.5 years. I moved from the little garage to a slightly bigger unit. And then last year, I was able to take us from 1,000 square foot unit to this awesome 4,000 square foot unit that we've got now. And the reason I'm telling you this story is because I never intended to actually open a gym. But people were coming to me and saying, "Oh, Ant, why are your clients getting in such good shape? Why are your clients stronger than me? And I play sport for a living." I've even had guys come from professional sport who can't lift as much as my clients, and it's crazy. But the reason is because I come from an athletic background. I actually have to get results for people because it's about winning and losing. When people come from like a fitness or health or personal training background, then really that's more about like aesthetics or looking good. But if you can combine the two, then that's really what we've got here. And ultimately, we've gone from having 3 or 4 clients and losing money to having over 100 clients this year, and really growing and on the up and up. And so the main message that I want you to take away from this is that firstly, like, if you do have a goal and you do have a dream, you need to work for it. But second of all, if you can be committed to a goal rather than having to get yourself motivated for a goal, then that's so much more powerful, so much more impactful on your goals in your life. So think about this. If you had to lose 2 stone in the next 8 weeks for an operation, and if you didn't lose the weight, you die, let me tell you, you would definitely lose that weight because you're committed to it rather than having to watch a YouTube video or a meme or get yourself motivated. You're committed, much more powerful. Or if your family was kidnapped and you had to lose 10 stone in 12 months or they'd be killed, let me tell you, you would find a way to make that happen. You'd be committed. And so for me, when I'd wake up at 4 a.m. and I hated it, I did it because I was committed to the goal. I didn't have to be motivated because I had commitment. Whenever I was injured from rugby and I couldn't go in and coach, I didn't have anyone to cover for me. I had to go in and coach and still do my job on the side. And so when you can make your life about commitments rather than about motivation, then you'll get the life you want and all your goals will be achieved.